currently being recorded.
The following Ring camera footage was posted on TikTok by a woman named Kenyatte Parker, showing what looked like a strange and unsettling encounter with a woman behaving erratically at her front door. And it might have captured something far darker than anyone expected. Take a look.
How may I help you? I can't hear you.
Hi. Are you aware of me coming by today?
No. Who are you?
Oh. I'm Joy.
Okay, and who are you looking for?
Oh. Alright, I'm sorry. I probably got the wrong house.
Yeah.
As you can see, the woman is behaving quite oddly while carrying something in a bag. And though nothing major happens in the clip itself, what no one knew at the time was just how much more dangerous this moment may have been than it appeared. Because this woman would later be identified as Rhonda Polonice, as just days later she would be caught on police body cam during a welfare check for her son, and shortly after charged with second-degree murder for killing him during what she claimed was an exorcism, saying she was told by God to cast demons out of the boy's body. Rhonda is clearly struggling with severe mental health issues, and no one can say for sure what her intentions were that night when she appeared at Kenyatte's door. But by choosing not to open it, Kenyatte may have unknowingly avoided a tragedy of her own. What do you think? This is why you should always lock your doors. Stay-at-home mom Shauna and her boyfriend Darius live in an apartment complex with their 4 children in Tennessee, leading a quiet, peaceful life where everything was going just fine, until this strange man started showing up at their front door. Shauna mentions that the man had been appearing on their Ring camera for a whole week now, walking past their door and looking into their camera every single night, once her boyfriend had already left for work. Several other women in the complex had also complained about him stalking them, walking up on them just as they were trying to get into their apartments. But on this night, he had some other more sinister ideas. After Darius had left the apartment, Shauna got tied up with the kids and forgot to lock the door. A little while later, her Ring camera started going off repeatedly, and when she finally checked the camera feed, she saw the man standing right outside the door, looking like he was just seconds away from trying to get inside. Realizing she might have forgotten to lock the door, she immediately rushed over and managed to lock it just in time. And the second the man heard the door lock, he took off running as fast as he could. But the man still wasn't done. Despite the close call, he actually still had the nerve to come back again the next night. But this time, Darius was home. Darius immediately ran after him to confront him, but somehow, he managed to get away. They handed over the footage to the police, and later found out that 2 weeks after this incident, he was arrested for aggravated assault, and was being held on a massive $2.5 million bond. Given what he was arrested for, Shauna is really lucky she checked her camera exactly when she did, or things could have ended very differently. It's a terrifying reminder that things can change in a split second, so whatever you do, make sure to always lock your doors. A woman in Saudi Arabia heard some strange sounds coming from outside her apartment late one night. Curious, and slightly concerned, she opened the door to investigate and found a figure in black standing on the stairs.
لو سمحتي يما تعالي تشوفي ايوه مين انتي؟ لو سمحتي هاي حرام بسم الله هاي يا بنت مين انتي؟
Deeply unsettled and concerned for her own safety, she tried interacting with the figure, calling out and asking who they were and what they were doing. But instead of answering, the figure suddenly just bolted down the stairs without a word, leaving the woman searching for answers. No further information was provided, but the encounter quickly sparked speculation online. Many believe the figure may have been a witch, possibly there to perform some kind of ritual or dark magic. But what do you think? If you see him outside your house, move out. This guy was doing some chores around his house one night when he saw this. What looked like the shadow or silhouette of a person wearing a hat was standing outside his front door. Now, he has had past experiences dealing with homeless people lingering around his porch before, so he decided to confront whoever was out there, especially since it was already 10 p.m. But when he opened the door, this happened. There was no one there. He looked across the street, scanned the area around the house, but there wasn't a single person in sight, and nothing nearby that could have cast the shadow he saw. It was as if the figure had simply vanished into thin air. Do you think he should have opened the door at all? What if he let something into his house? Let me know your thoughts. She was door dashing late one night when this happens.
Yeah, no.
A woman named Emily was out delivering food in a sketchy neighborhood late one night when she encountered something truly unsettling.
Hello? Hello? I have your DoorDash order. Can you put it on the stool, please? I'm not really supposed to come into houses. It's just inside the door. It doesn't really matter how far it is. I'm not supposed to.
As she placed the order at the doorstep, the door mysteriously opened on its own. And to make things even creepier, a woman's voice then called out from inside the house, insisting that she step inside and place the food on a stool just inside the doorway. And when she refused, explaining it was against company policy to go inside, the voice turned aggressive and began cussing her out.
I'm not allowed to come inside, and I will not come inside. What, you fucking bitch? It's not hard. Yeah, no.
What do you think was really waiting for her in that house? This Ring doorbell footage shared by an Airbnb owner on Reddit is going viral right now, and it shows a deranged-looking woman wrapped in nothing but a bedsheet and a massive kitchen knife clamped in her teeth, showing up at the Airbnb at about 5 in the morning, trying to break in. The scariest part about this whole thing is that this wasn't just some confused wanderer. It's clear she knew exactly what she was looking for, as she immediately started hunting under the rug for a spare key, making it very obvious that her intentions were always to break in, and when she couldn't find a way in, she headed upstairs to continue checking for any other unlocked doors in the building. The owner later confirmed that the police were called, but there haven't been any updates on whether she was actually caught. Unfortunately, stuff like this happens more often than you think, so if you're looking for a sign to finally upgrade your home security, this is it. But at the very least, make sure to always lock your doors, because you never know who's wandering the halls while you're asleep. Always be aware of your surroundings.
Can I help you?
This woman was returning home one evening, and just as she was about to head inside, her doorbell camera captured something truly terrifying.
Can I help you?
No. You are good. I'm trying to make her chill.
I'm good.
No. I guess she is managed. She wants to. That's it.
Then you can go over there.
Okay.
As she goes to unlock the door, a strange man walked up behind her, looking like he was moments away from attacking, but she turned around at the exact right moment, which caught him off guard and threw him off completely. And by confronting him directly, she was able to interrupt his plan and eventually managed to get him to leave. But even after walking away from the door, he still wasn't done. Instead of leaving the property, he then went after her friends, who were still in the car, tried to get them out and even chased them around the building. Thankfully though, they all made it back inside the apartment safely. But just moments later, he came back once again, and this time, he even tried the door. They did, however, call the cops eventually, and the man was arrested shortly after. It just goes to show that trusting your instincts and staying alert can sometimes literally save your life. So as a general reminder, always stay sharp, and never wait until you're at the door to see who's behind you.